Welcome to Traveling to Europe with Multilang. This is where we provide you with educative and informative content to guide you through the process of traveling to Europe. My name is Ifeoluwa and I am the lead consultant at Multilang. We started the series on scholarships and we've talked about the types of scholarships and how you can rightly position yourself for scholarships. We talked about excellent academic performance as one very important thing to qualify you for scholarships. We also talked about work experience. Now in this episode, we're going to talk more about experience and of course about some other things you can do to make yourself fit for a scholarship. We'll talk about work experience. Please do not forget that it has to be relevant. Relevant work experience means that you have to have experience that is linked to either what you are currently studying or linked to what you intend studying, linked to what you intend becoming in the future. If you're trying to apply for scholarship for bachelor's, that is if you are still in high school, then you need to look for work experience either in the form of internships, volunteering, or whatever that corresponds with that course you would like to do in your bachelor's. The same thing for master's. Make sure you have experience that is linked. Now for some people, they would say that they've not been able to secure any work. That's for possibly bachelor graduates already who are looking forward to getting scholarships to study at the master's level. They would usually say that I'm working, but I'm not working in a field that is relevant or related to what I want to become or to what I want to study for in my master's. What to do in this situation is, whilst you work and make money, also ensure to volunteer or intern, even if it's for 3 months. As low as for 3 months might just be enough to position you ahead of other candidates who apply for the same scholarship you are trying or you are applying to. The bottom line here is ensure that you have something that is relevant to what you have studied or what you are intending to study. Because when you write your motivation letter, you wouldn't have anything to write if you do not have anything that shows that you are indeed motivated. Other things are, talent. What talent do you have? What's that special thing you have? Some scholarships are specifically for certain talents. You would hear scholarships that would require, or see scholarships that would require people who are talented, maybe in artistry or sports or other extracurricular activities, other things. Talents are important. So if you have a talent, when you are writing your motivation letter as an example, make sure that's where you flaunt it. And also look out for scholarships that actually are targeted towards talented people. But what I'm saying here is fund your talents. Look inwards and fund your talent, because that might just be the one thing that would make you qualify for that scholarship you are aiming for. Of course, another thing is your leadership experience. Make sure you have leadership experience. Most times we gain this experience while in school. Whether you are in high school or you are already in the university, make sure you get leadership experience. Even if you have already graduated and you are working, make sure you have leadership experience. A lot of scholarships place leadership experience as one of the most important requirements, or at least one of the most important things you can write to position yourself above other candidates. Remember that scholarships are highly competitive, so you always have to do something or present something that makes you ahead of other candidates. So what you do there is apply for positions. If you are in the school, join the student body, become something in your department, in your hall of residence, do something. Of course, ensure that this does not affect your educational, your academic performance, but it is still very important. Another thing you can do is participating in social work. A lot of scholarships in Europe are particular about social participation, that is, people who have helped others, done something to intentionally help others. So when you are in school, when you are at home, whatever it is you're doing, ensure that you do something and note all these things, so that when you are applying for scholarships, you will be able to flaunt them, make them know you've done something. You've been helpful to your community, you've been helpful to your country, you've been helpful to the society at large. Another thing which probably is not very comfortable for everybody, for a lot of people, is having international experience. Traveling is very good. It can improve your chances or increase your chances of getting a scholarship. If you have had maybe 1 year abroad, during your studies, or you've traveled for some form of volunteering abroad or some form of internship abroad, it could just be the next country to you. But as long as you have gained something different from your country, some form of experience different from your country, that you can link to your studies or link to your extracurricular activities, or you can link, to what you're applying for, it could just place you ahead of other scholarship seekers. Now, there are other things you can do to rightly position yourself for scholarships. A lot of them. These are just some that we've tried, to collapse into this few week series to just help out here. If you want to know more and gain more, hear more about other things you can do, you can reach out to us, check our website, write us on WhatsApp, give us a call, or DM us, do everything to get in touch with us, and we'll furnish you with more information on how you can make yourself top and you can get that scholarship, even though scholarships are very competitive. Now remember, value is what makes you qualified for any scholarship. Ensure to get that in any way you can get it. Thank you for watching this series so far. There's still more in stock. We have interviews and a lot of other things. Thank you again, and I hope to see you soon.